What's up, y'all? John Yaden from Lift the Curse, and you are listening to Heavy Mental Breakdown.
Hell yeah, dude! I love the your background behind you, all those guitars, the Jimi
Oh, yeah,
Hendrix
thanks, man.
poster.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Do you have a
Yep.
favorite guitar that you use? Do you have your
Ooh.
go-to brand? For me, it's Schecter. I'm
Oh.
diehard Schecter and Jackson. What about
Love it, love it.
you?
I love them all. I love both those. Ryan, my counterpart, who I'll talk about, he's a huge Schecter fan.
Nice.
So if I had to pick one favorite, it's probably that one. It's this Ibanez Prestige I've had for a number of years that just feels so good. But I'm actually
Nice.
technically a Solar guitars artist, so I have the most of those. And I
Oh.
freaking love them. But
Oh,
yeah,
wow,
have you heard,
that's
have you heard of
awesome.
Solar?
No, I haven't, but
Oh,
it
so-
looks cool though.
Yeah. So it's actually the newest guitar I have, but it's meant to look. It's called a Relic, so it's meant to look all kind of beat up and stuff. We got
Yeah.
the curse sticker on there.
Hell
You
yeah.
can see that.
That's cool.
But,
How many guitars do you have?
Oh man, we're north of 20. Oh,
Cool.
yeah. I'm not sure the
That's
exact number,
amazing.
but in this room that's not that big, there's at least like 15 in my view, I think.
Do you
But
have
the
a
trick-
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. The trick is wall space, like
Yeah.
wall hangers. Like it saves so much space.
Well, you just need to get a bigger place just so you have room for
I
all your
agree.
guitars.
Yeah. For sure.
Do you have a holy grail that you're trying to get?
Man, growing up, like when I first started playing, I'm a huge Zakk Wylde fan, so like getting a true Gibson Les Paul custom was always like one of those. But
Hell yeah.
now, in comparison, it's just like I really want to spend $6,000 on that, even though like I like something like an Ibanez better
Yeah.
potentially. I don't know, but
When the
that
time is
or, like,
right.
yeah, or like I just recently found like the Ibanez Prestiges are really nice, but there's even a level up, like I think they're called the Ibanez J Customs.
Huh,
That they're
okay.
all like 3,500 range, like they're stupid expensive.
Wow.
But yeah, but at the same time though, like I would almost feel like a liability, you know, like it'd almost be like a little bit too nice. I wouldn't want to
Yeah.
take out an insurance policy
That's
for it or
true.
something. I don't
That's
know.
true. Hanging on the wall, the stupid little nail in the back breaks and it falls.
Yeah, there
Which
it
has
goes,
happened
but-
to me with one of my Schecters, so I know that's
Oh.
personal. That's a personal story, and it still makes me upset to this day. Still
For
hurts.
sure.
It still hurts to talk about it. Cool, man. Well,
Yeah.
we're here to talk about your band Lift the Curse. For anybody who's not too familiar with you guys, what can you let us know about you?
Yeah, Lift the Curse. So it's my best friend Ryan Hegefeld and I. We started this band 3 years ago, April of 2022. We've been playing in bands together for a number of years, but this one we're technically a duo. But I was just telling Matt before we started recording here, we do have a live drummer play with us, a good friend of ours, Kyle Vanderhoof. But everything, writing, recording, most music videos, just Ryan and I, with a few exceptions. But yeah, we live about 90 minutes apart from each other. So for years in other bands too, we've always written and recorded remotely, like even before COVID, like so before it was cool. So we use the same software, Apple Logic, if anyone uses that out there. But we just share files over Google Drive, and we literally write our songs that way, write and record. So like currently we're in the middle of writing and recording our 5th album. So we each have a song in each of our respective courts, and we're like just flopping back and forth right now. So it's a
Hell
blast.
yeah, that's very cool. That's really cool. So so this is
Yeah,
going to be
very
your
modern.
fifth studio album, and you started in 2022. So you guys are working
Yeah.
a lot. You guys are writing and
Yeah,
working
so-
all the time.
Yeah, and we both have day jobs. Ryan's got 3 kiddos, so we stay very busy. But
Nice.
yeah,
Good for
just
you.
by doing. No, and again, we love the whole process of everything we do, but writing the songs and recording is probably our favorite if we had to pick. So
Cool.
we just keep at it. When we first started, we were releasing like a single a month, and then once we had enough, we would just start packaging them into albums, so it was easier for people to find because we realized we'll be a new band for a long time. So the last couple we've done more traditional albums where it's like 5 or 6 singles, and then the rest are net new with when the albums drop. But yeah, man, we stay busy. We love writing. We
That's
slowed our
great.
process down a tiny bit. We're like releasing probably every month and a half now.
So with
Still
full-time jobs
fast.
and writing all the time and always creating, when do you have time to tour, or how does touring for you guys look like?
Yeah, great question. We haven't gotten to do any tours outside of Texas yet. Hopefully coming soon, 2026. It's a goal for us, and to try and get into some of the festival scene. But
Cool.
in May, actually, with the release of our newest album called "Don't Bury the Dream," we did a little mini Texas tour. So luckily, I live in Austin. Ryan's about 90 minutes in an area called Waco, Texas, which is like halfway to Dallas. So we did Houston, San Antonio, Austin 3 days in a row. So it was
Cool.
just a blast. But the nice thing about Texas, there's a lot of pretty easily drivable cities with really badass venues.
Very cool.
Hoping to tour more next year, but we play in Austin the most. There's a lot of really good venues here, and there's one that we play every few months called Come and Take It Live, where we usually get open for some cool national bands that come through.
Who's your inspiration?
So Ryan and I, it's fun in that we have some overlap, and then we have some that we like kind of all things. And I should have started to. We kind of, when people ask what we are, we're like rock/metal. I always say, like, if you listen to metal, then we're probably a rock band. But if you listen to rock,
Sure.
then we're probably a metal band.
There's way too many subgenres right now
It's
to keep
ridiculous.
track of.
You tell us, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
All the listeners tell us. Like, we were talking to somebody yesterday, and they called us a metalcore band, which I was like, cool. Like, I don't really care. Like, whatever sound, if it sounds good to you, that's all I care about.
Exactly.
But no, Ryan and I, we both big Metallica fans. Like, that was Metallica and Ozzy were like my gateways into everything.
Oh,
I started
yeah.
playing guitar. I do most of the lead guitar stuff in Lift the Curse. So Zach Wilde and the Metallica duo are like huge for me. But they got me into like a bunch of Swedish bands. So Evergrey, I don't know if you ever heard of them, but they're this really cool Swedish metal band that I love. But
I have
anything
not,
with like,
but I'll check it out.
dude, they've been around for like 30 years, but they're in like that Gothenburg metal scene.
Oh, cool.
Very melodic, but so I love all that stuff, like In Flames, Arch Enemy, Amaranth, like
Very
huge into
cool.
all that stuff. But Ryan, he Breaking Benjamin's one of his favorite bands. So is My Chemical Romance.
Hell yeah,
and then-
MCR.
Yeah,
Hell yeah,
so,
I love them.
and actually his favorite band though, like and this actually helped with his writing, like songwriting early on. Fuel, if you recall the band
Okay.
Fuel.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's like I've heard the big songs, but like since meeting Ryan, I've gotten into more of the deep cuts. But like I only knew like Hemorrhage before I met him. You know, like I think it's called Hemorrhage, like In My Hands or whatever.
Yeah.
Great song. But,
that
yeah,
first
Fuel's a
album
big
was
one.
dope.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
Our previous band, we actually got to open for them one time, which was very, very cool.
Oh, nice. Were they cool guys?
They were. They
Very
were.
cool. Very cool.
And then we both kind of were raised on country too. So I'm from Northern California originally. He's from Texas.
Oh.
But we
where
both like
in
individually-
Northern California? I'm originally from San Jose.
Oh, dude, I'm from Livermore.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm wearing a Warriors hat.
Oh, okay. There you go. That's funny. That's
Yeah,
funny.
man.
Yeah. I'm in
Yeah.
Brooklyn, New York now, so I'm quite the
Oh,
distance
cool,
from
dude.
Northern
Nice.
California. But yeah, my roots are San Jose, San Francisco. I was just out there. I got married
Let's go.
last month and got married in
Oh,
San Jose.
congrats,
So
man.
thank you. So, but yeah, Northern California, much love for
Yeah,
for
I'm a
my Bay
huge-
Area folks.
Huge Niner fan. But actually, my girlfriend and I, we just went to Levi Stadium to see Ice Nine Kills, Limp Bizkit, and Metallica back in June.
Oh man,
Dude, Limp
that's
Bizkit
sick.
was phenomenal. They
I
were one of
almost
the best,
went
like-
to because they did that show. That tour was also they went to Florida, and I was.
Oh,
going,
yeah.
I think it was in Tampa. I want to say, and we were going to fly out for that one, but we couldn't make it. But I was out of all those bands. I've seen Metallica a couple times. I've seen Metallica in the Bay Area before,
Yeah, same.
which is an amazing show. But I really wanted to see Limp Bizkit because I've never
Dude,
seen them
same.
live before. I've
Same.
never seen them live,
Dude,
and I'm bummed I missed that show.
Next chance you get, do it. It's worth it. Everyone in the band, I think it was all original members. They were all just stoked to be there, and just
Yeah.
like the vibes were just immaculate, and they were so good. Like Fred Durst, yeah, it was awesome.
Nice.
So highly recommend it. I had tickets to see him or right after COVID. It was them and Spirit Box of all bands. And then
Oh,
it got canceled though, and I was so bummed because I was going to be here in Austin. But
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I saw Spirit Box open up for Avenged Sevenfold at Madison Square
Ooh.
Garden
Oh my
last
gosh.
summer, or 2 summers ago now, or something like that.
oh,
I think that's who
a
opened
sick
up
show.
for them. I love
It-
Avenged Sevenfold. That's why I like
Me too.
Schecter's.
yeah, right. Dude, Sinister Gate started it all, man, for
Yeah,
everybody.
he did for. Yeah, I would have never picked up a guitar if it wasn't for him.
Yeah. What do you think of his headless version, or have you seen the headless model he has now?
I haven't.
It was, I think, with the last album. Like, he doesn't play it all the time, but he has.
Oh.
And I know it's still Schecter,
Oh,
too.
you know what? Yeah,
It's
I
like
remember
gold, maybe? It was
I
very
think
flashy.
he had it on stage.
Yeah.
I think when I saw him, because they
Yep.
were touring their latest one. I forget the name of the latest album. Fucking weird
too.
album, but I love it.
Weird album, right? But
yeah,
I
it's
respect
very
him
weird.
for doing it.
Yeah,
you know?
but it's great though. It's
Yeah.
great. I love Nobody.
Yeah, me too.
I walk around all the time just saying Nobody. Just for no reason, I do it all the time.
Why not?
But yeah, I'm pretty sure
love that.
Gates had that guitar on that tour. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna look into that more. Because I know I have one of his signature Schecter guitars. I wonder if he has
sweet.
a signature one of that one.
I think he does, because I think that was kind of part of it.
Oh,
I think it was like
okay.
a cool new release for Schecter, but
Very cool.
yeah.
Yeah, dude, I feel
sick.
like this conversation has gone and can go so many different ways right now.
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about Bay Area, talking about sports, talking about Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh.
But we are here
Yeah.
because of your song called Redemption, which is the first single off of your new album, correct?
That's correct, yep.
How long has this one been out for?
A few weeks. We released it on September 12th.
How has your fan base received this new song?
Really well. Yeah, really well, actually. Yeah, it's I'm trying to think, because we definitely got it covered the rock and kind of metal gamut. So this one, kind of right in between, honestly. It's got some,
Okay.
I don't know, metalish riffs, but definitely the song, I think there's only like a couple small screaming parts, but it's mostly like just very melodic. And yeah, people have been digging it. It's very uplifting, and obviously we'll talk through the lyrics and got a very inspirational message to it. But yeah, it's been received really well. And,
Cool. And you guys even have a music video for it, too.
we do, yeah. So
That
actually,
is
that's
so cool.
one thing in the 3 years of Lift the Curse. We kind of made it a goal to try and have a visual, aka a music video, to every song almost. And again, we have over 50 songs out as Lift the Curse, so hard to do, but we've almost done it. There's only like a few songs. We almost feel bad for the songs that don't get it. You know?
Oh, okay. Okay, so you guys shot this on like your own, or do you have like a production team out there in Texas that you?
Yeah. So earlier on, we were doing videos ourselves. That's how we were able to knock them out. So
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, if
fast.
you're doing that,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you guys must be doing it yourselves.
yeah, but now it's probably the last year, maybe year plus. 95% of our videos, we work with a really good friend of ours named Clayton King. Check him out. He's a crazy talented guitarist. Big on Instagram, YouTube. Do you know the plugin brand Neural DSP?
Sounds familiar. I don't think I've ever used that, but it
Yeah.
sounds.
They do amp plugins. They do some
Sure,
physical
okay.
amp like modelers and stuff. That's what we use for our tones. But he actually does a lot of their video work. Like they hire him to do a lot of the video work in the United States because they're
Oh
a
yeah,
company
that's
from,
really cool.
overseas. So yeah, he gets to work with all kinds of cool artists. But he just happens to be a friend of ours.
That's
Lives here in
awesome.
Austin. So we shoot with him whenever we can. And most of the last album and a half, we've worked with him. So Redemption, we worked with him.
That's
is
cool.
what I was getting at. Yeah.
Dude, the progression of you guys just already, and just like those little things that people don't really know about, you know, they're like, oh, they'll
Yeah.
see a video and not people, you know, not really everybody stops to think of like, oh, who actually produced this? Who edited
Yeah.
this? Who shot this? Who planned and coordinated all of this? And like, you
Yep.
know, and that's part of the hustle, man. Like when you're first starting, like you want to get visuals out. So it's like, okay, we don't have the funds, but we all have phones in our pockets these days.
Yep.
You know, we all have access to something, and let's just go make something fun and seeing that progression of how you guys did it. I'm sure the technology you used got even better too, and probably using camcorders, you know, back in the day, but now iPhones and stuff, and then
Oh my
moving up
gosh.
to professional equipment, and that's cool, man. That's cool to see the progression of and the hustle that's behind the scenes that people don't really get to see too much.
Dude, and with doing that many videos, like we quickly were like, okay, we're running out of locations. Like Ryan, luckily has
Sure.
he's got like a family ranch, but we've shot so many videos out there. It's like we can only get so many looks out there. You know what I mean?
Sure,
So, dude, if you haven't heard of it, I don't even remember how it got on my radar, but PeerSpace is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of
I-
godsend for us.
I always use it. Yep.
Cool, yeah. But for anyone that doesn't know, it's a really cool website where you can find really cool locations for video, photography, or a bunch of other stuff. But we use it for music video locations, and in a place like Austin or Brooklyn, I'm sure there's a shit ton.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? And they're usually like pretty well priced. I mean, there's some stuff that's expensive, but a lot of them you can get for like $100 an hour, and we're pretty fast, so we can get in there and usually shoot in 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, yeah. I always call Peerspace the Airbnb for filmmakers and creators.
Yes. Well said. Well said. Yeah. So this video for Redemption, this is actually like one of the cheaper spots we found, but it's just a dance studio. And we just went there during the day, and obviously had all the lights out, and then we had a shit ton of little candles that we all, Clayton, the video guy, Ryan, and I, we all just sat there lighting them all. There was probably 200, 300 candles. It was a lot. And set up this little circle, and we had a chair. So it was like not very many props and stuff, but we just made it work. But it was literally in a dance studio.
Nice. Dude, I totally get it. I direct, I do short films and stuff, and I'm actually opening up my own little Peerspace studio. Actually,
no way.
Like as we speak, I'm in the process of opening up a little studio and adding it on Peerspace.
That's awesome. There you go.
Cool,
Brooklyn's finest.
Yeah.
You said Brooklyn, right?
Yeah, Brooklyn.
Cool.
Cool. Okay. Well, so before we break down the lyrics, is there anything about just the story that you want to talk about, or just kind of a little bit of a summary of how it was like recording it, or we can just jump right into the lyrics and start breaking it down, whatever you'd like to do.
I'll just say Redemption. So Ryan and I, we both co-write our songs. Every single one of them comes about a little bit differently. I would say usually the music comes first, or at least partially. We've got a few where it's like vocal idea first, but this song, I was telling Matt before we started recording, this is kind of a fun one in that on the side I'll do some instrumental guitar songs here and there just because I just can't stop. This song was fully intended to be a solo instrumental song, and then Ryan, being my best friend, I let him hear everything, and he calls me after hearing it, and he's like, dude, he's like don't hate me for saying this, but like respectfully, I think that could and should be a Lift Her song, because he already had these melody and I think initial lyric ideas in his head. So yeah, it's just a funny story that this one, like I had it almost like done, like it was ready. I was gonna go like record a playthrough with Clayton like the next day, and then I was like, we're gonna stop and make this a Lift Her song, and very happy that we did. So
is that something that you usually do on your albums? Do you have instrumentals on there too?
Good question. Usually, our last one we didn't, but I think the previous three we did. We would just have usually like an intro, minute or two instrumental track, and then we just like pepper in like one or two throughout.
Cool. I like so it's not that.
Yeah, not mandatory. Like this, Don't Bury the Dream that came out in May, we didn't do any for the first time, but like usually it's kind of fun. And a couple albums
helps
ago,
set the tone.
Yeah, and again, we both play guitar and love playing guitar, so usually it's some kind of combo of guitar and synth and whatever. But yeah, so usually we will. But yeah, cool. We love it all, man. We love it all.
All right, well, enough teasing us. This is Lift the Curse Redemption. Let's break it down. What a powerful voice he has. Like, I'm just sitting here, I'm just like, wow, like, this guy's voice is great.
Dude,
and then I see you
live too. It's so good.
And then I see you shredding. I'm just like, I know these dudes now. I know these guys. Cool. Man. So that first verse, pain equals fuel, equals triumph in the golden hour. Choice is up to you. The seven wonders tell me, are you afraid to lose? Are you afraid to lose? What is... Break down that for me, because it seems like there's kind of a lot packed in to that, just that first verse right there.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the song as a whole, really, I see it as kind of a rallying cry for just refinding that inner strength. Assuming cool. if you lost it, or Just need a daily reminder. But honestly, that first verse has some of my favorite lines in the song. Like that, even just pain equals fuel.
Yeah, it's powerful.
It's so powerful. Like it's pretty straightforward, but like very powerful. Because yeah, we all know that any kind of pain or trauma of any kind can serve as some probably the most powerful motivation to do anything. So yeah, I think that, and then the Seven Wonders tell me, "Are you afraid to lose?" Like I don't know, that line has always stuck out to me.
What is the Seven Wonders?
Honestly, I was thinking about that as we were listening to it. I've never thought about it until right now. Yeah.
No worries.
No. But I think just in general, it's just asking yourself, like looking in the mirror, like, what do you have to lose? Like,
I was just gonna say, it can almost just like be asking it's like an internal voice or an internal struggle, and you're asking yourself, and you're almost convincing yourself that you're going to lose.
Yeah, totally. And I think that could just be saying like one of the seven wonders of the world could be just looking internally, looking into the mirror and being like, hey, I need to do whatever it is I've always wanted to do, or fix whatever you need to fix, or
and that's pretty powerful, because we are our own worst enemy.
Yeah,
and it's
totally
the fact. There's a lot of pain and suffering we go through, and like when you sit and think about it, you're just like, I did a lot of that to myself.
Yeah,
like none of that even happened.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
It's just like all the things that I thought could happen if I went this route, or how I thought somebody would receive this, or how I thought I would feel afterwards. It's all these like just made up things in our head that prevent us.
Dude, it makes me think too. It's like how avoidable all of it could be sometimes, right?
Yeah. And a lot of the times it's just conquering it.
Yeah.
It's just like, you don't know what the outcome is going to be until you actually do it. And, the pain equals fuel. And it's like, use that inner strength from, the pain of people who told you couldn't do it, or when you thought you couldn't do it, and then triumph over everything. And that's including even your mind.
Totally. And then that golden hour is that blissful other side of it that you'll only ever see if you...
It's almost like that stress, weight off your shoulders, and it's like, oh my god, I can finally move on and not suffer on this one thing anymore that I thought was going to be a big deal, but it actually was barely anything.
Yeah.
They're like, 100%. Yeah, man, we do this to ourselves. It's nuts.
Yep.
But no, I'm already loving this first verse, and it already has a very powerful message with a powerful voice too. So
yeah.
Let's keep listening.
Yeah.
This is the path that we made. This is the rebuild. Redemption.
Oh, I love that slide you just did.
Thanks, dude. I'm glad that you appreciate that.
And you got a close up, and you got those candles lit. That was a great shot. Shout out to your DP for that.
Yeah. It helps that Clayton's a guitar player as well, so he knows the the specific.
He knows the shots. He knows when to do it. Absolutely,
yes, 100%.
So the chorus is just, this is a new day. This is the path that we've paved. This is the rebuild, redemption.
Yep.
Again, just
it's kind of summing up what we just said. You know what I mean? Like it's like we just saw the answers to the test, and we got it right. But no, I mean, I think the line that sticks out to me there is, obviously this is the new day, but it's the path that we paved, and then this is the rebuild. Right. I think just showing that, hey, that rebuild can start whenever you want it to. It can start now, tomorrow, 2 weeks. It's up to you.
Yeah, and it's the truth. It really can. A lot of times we think we're too late on things, or it's not going to work out for us, but we can turn our life around at any point.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Cool. Well, let's keep rocking out.
Yeah.
Equals strength, equals warrior blood. Pick up your weapon. No, I won't stand back. We don't quit. Death before dishonor. Death before dishonor.
I was gonna let the chorus play out there because we already broke down those lyrics, but I needed to stop it there after hearing those guitar shredding. I'm just like, I can't just let that slip by real quick without saying something about
You're
that.
a legend.
Do you try to get a little bit of on every song, or like the ones are going to be your singles maybe? Like, do you always try to put a little extra extra shred on it? That's what I like to call it.
This one specifically, like that part, I honestly, if this wasn't a Lift the Curse song out the gate, I probably wouldn't have done that exactly like that. But again,
okay, sure.
It was supposed to be an instrumental song, so like Ryan was cool with it. He's like, dude, it's awesome. Like, we're gonna keep it, maybe tuck it back a little bit. Then it was.
Sure.
Yeah. No, I was telling somebody recently, like, we are one of those bands, like, we don't like dictate, like, hey, this song has to have a solo, has to have a breakdown. But most of our songs do have guitar solos. It just kind of happens. And it's more natural.
Yeah, and for me, it's a whole different. It brings a whole different kind of tone to your song. Like, it almost changes it up when you hear it, especially that one, because it's like, it's not a solo as in everything kind of stops and it's just you. It kind of he's singing over some of it too, so it's it changes it up and gives it a different vibe, and you're like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. That kind of came out of nowhere, and it sparks that, like, oh, hell yeah, let's go.
Yep, we'll call it like that little like burst candy, I don't know.
Yeah, it was cool. Well, so those lyrics that we just listened to, pain equals strength, which is a playback to that first line, pain equals fuel. And now they're saying, now you guys say pain equals strength, equals warrior blood.
Yeah, you got a little bit more metal lyrics in this verse.
Warrior blood, pick up your weapon, not one step back, we don't quit, death before dishonor. So after listening, after reading these lyrics, the warrior blood, the weapon, death before dishonor, triumph, fuel, this just sounds just like a battle call. Just like everybody, hey, like, this is a war.
Yep.
Like, your mind is a war right now. And you have to go in every day, knowing there's going to be some type of battle. And pick up your weapon is I forgive me, I know I'm kind of saying it before you were breaking it down, but just like, pick up your weapon, and it's like, yeah, every day you have to prepare, because anybody at any point can try to take advantage of you or screw you over, or just do something against you. But when you see every day as I have to defend my honor, I have to defend my life, because that's what we have to do every day, is look out for ourselves. And like, this just seems like a battle cry. It's just like, everybody just pick up your weapons, and it's your mind, really, and let's just go.
I think one thing that sticks out to me here too is specifically the word we. It's like, cool, a lot of it is on you, but at the end of the day, you're not alone. Like,
right,
there's a lot of other people dealing with the same things or something similar. So it's like, we can do this together.
Right. And that's why, that's why I said this is a war.
Yeah, totally.
And it's like, you got an entire side of people fighting with literally another side, like a dark side, like a bad side telling you that you can't do this. So it literally is a war of good and bad. And it's like, no, we're all going through this. And these lyrics are powerful.
Yeah.
It is a good one.
This is the path to repay. This is the there's a fight buried in you, and we're all dying to see. Reach the top and taste the glory. Earn your place and write your story.
yeah. I feel like I just got off a roller coaster, so I kind of need to come down for a sec. But
It's okay. It'll be okay, Matt.
that was brutal in the best way possible.
Thanks,
That was
man.
good, man. That
Oh,
was good.
appreciate that.
All right. So the bridge was, there's a fight buried in you, and we're all dying to see. Reach the top and taste the glory. Earn your place and write your story. And then, are you afraid to lose? I
Yeah, I
love how. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. I was gonna say, to me, this section sums it all up. I think even more than the chorus does. Or it's like that, like extra little cherry on top of what the chorus is.
Yeah, it really is.
It literally just summing up kind of what both verses are, or what you and I have kind of come to. It's like, hey, you've got this. Like, you can reach that top, whatever that top is for you, and we all want to see it. You know, like, we're all rooting for you
Hell
over
yeah.
here.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, that's exactly what I got from it too. It's like, now I can see somebody at the top of the hill finally done and, you know, accomplished, and it's you've earned your place.
Yeah.
This is the beginning of a brand new story, a brand new chapter for you.
Yep.
But what I was going to say previously was I love how the music got calmer.
Yeah, totally.
And the voice comes in, and it almost seems like it's almost like all right, listen to this last part, because this is the like this is like my final piece of advice for you.
Yep,
we want to
listen up.
see you do exactly. We want to see you do great, and so it just puts an emphasis on everything he says. And then I love how you guys structured it, because right after that very last piece of advice, your guitar solo comes in.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's almost like the victory, like, lap.
Yeah.
Where, like, you reach the top, so now you got to come down. And so that people are, like, cheering you when you're coming down and, like, rooting you on. But it's like, it's the solo. And, like, it makes you, like, feel accomplished. And it fits in beautifully there. That structure was done very well.
Thank you, Matt. Basically, so do you guys engineer and record all your stuff, or do you have somebody who kind of like helps out with this stuff? And who can we give props to? And if it's you guys, you guys definitely deserve that. You guys are great. No, it's all us on the recording front. Yeah.
Amazing.
So again, it's just through the process I was telling you before.
Yeah.
It's literally just over Google Drive, Apple Logic, just both
Very
of us.
cool.
We both kind of mix as we go. So it's
writers, directors, actors, musicians. You guys do it all, man. You guys do it all. Well, let's let the song play out, and then we'll chat for a bit afterwards.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Are you afraid to lose? This is the new day. This is the path that we paved. This is the
See, I knew there was a scream in there. At least one.
Oh, wow. All right.
Matt, did you catch the flying elbow? That's my favorite move.
I didn't.
Going into that last chorus, Ryan does this like little spin move, and I call it the flying elbow. But it looks like a UFC move.
Nice. I did notice the squeals. I noticed the squeals for sure.
Yes.
And then I definitely this is the new day.
Yeah.
Love it. It goes out with a bang. It goes out with fireworks, with the squeals, and it goes out with the yell, and it just goes out with a bang. I'm currently trained. Well, I just started this week my training program for I'm running the Tokyo Marathon in March.
Oh, dude, that's amazing.
And I'm pretty sure this song is going to make the final list to run to.
Yes, are you serious, dude?
I'm adding it. I'm literally going to add it tonight because I have to go on a run tomorrow, and I'm going to see how it how it fits with everything that I got going on.
Oh,
I'm
well.
always looking for songs like this to add to my running list, where I'm like, this
Dude.
is the new. Like, I'm gonna be singing it, you know.
Well, Matt, even for consideration, we're heavily honored. So thank you.
Cool. Absolutely, absolutely.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's not that far away, man. Dude, kick some ass. Good luck.
Yeah.
And-
Thank you.
Yeah, that's not that. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's about 5 months from now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be marathon number 12 for me.
Wow.
And bands like A Day to Remember,
Yep.
Metallica, of course, Limp Bizkit, Break Stuff. I mean,
Yep,
all
of
those
course.
songs, all those bands make the playlist.
Oh man. That's so
I'm
now-
like mile 18, and I'm like, I need some Limp Bizkit Break Stuff right now
Let's
to help
go.
get me through to the next mile. Like, I need something.
Yeah, dude. When you go over there, how long will you be over there? When you go?
It hasn't been booked or anything yet, but I definitely
Okay.
want to go for at least a week, hopefully longer. I
Yeah.
really want to go to Universal and go to Mario Kart Land and
Oh.
and
Oh, that'd be so cool.
yeah, that's
Oh, man.
But yeah, I mean, I definitely want to stay out there for a while. Have you been there?
No, some of my really good friends just went there earlier this year and just said the best things.
Yeah,
I think food's amazing, super clean city, like just everything's. People are nice.
yeah.
So-
It's one of the biggest marathons in the world, so it's going to probably bring out about 80,000 people that day.
Wow. Yeah.
People flying from around the world to be there, and I'm looking forward to it.
Oh man, you're gonna crush it too, man. Oh,
Thank
it's
you,
been
dude.
so
I
fun.
appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm gonna
Yeah.
have this song to help power me
Yeah.
through. Cool. Well, one question that
Yeah.
came into my mind almost immediately when I was listening to the song, and I wanted to ask you. This song is about powering through and getting through something and not letting your mind kind of distract you and dictate you. How has working a full-time job and still trying to achieve your dreams in a band and tour and travel and wanting to step away, how does making music like this and these lyrics help you personally when you're navigating your own stuff?
Yeah. Oh, that's an amazing question that Ryan and I talk about daily. Truly, because
Cool.
yeah,
and it's good to have those
Yeah.
conversations.
Oh man, no, we're open books. Again, we've known him I think since 2015-ish, 2014. It's been over 10 years, but become best friend in the world. We talk about everything. And
One thing I want to say just real quick, I'm sorry for
Yeah.
cutting you off, but
No,
I
no,
love
you're
how every time you talk about him, you call him your best friend.
just in case it wasn't clear.
I'm not even kidding. I love that. Like my best
Yeah.
friends, like my dudes are like my family, and I
Yep.
owe him my boy this, my best friend this.
Yep.
So I love it, dude. I'm the same exact way with my boys.
No,
man.
very
Love it.
lucky, like-
I love it.
I've got 3 or 4 that I've known a couple since kindergarten. Like I've gotten very, very lucky in that regard. So Ryan's one of
Cool.
those now, and
Cool.
yeah, no, but yeah, again, we both have normal day jobs. I work software company. Ryan works like AV kind of sound company, smaller company, so he kind of runs the show. So he's on the road a lot, so we just talk on the phone and talk about all this stuff. And
Yeah.
of course, like I think any musicians would probably say this, but like our long-term goal is for Lift the Curse to be the full-time thing, right?
Sure.
But at the same time, he always says, I say it, but he always repeats it. I always like to remind him, like, hey, Riley, like, we get to do this. I'll say it when we're on stage, like, sometimes, like, right before we go on, and just to him and Kyle, to like, guys, like, just remember, like, we get to do this. Like, this is such an awesome privilege.
Yeah, it's a good way of looking at it.
Yeah, and honestly, like, yes, we have all the aspirations of every other rock metal band, like, playing all the festivals, getting as big as Avenged Sevenfold, like all that stuff. But we always like to talk of like, hey, if this is as good as it gets, then like, this is awesome. Like, we get to record our own music and like put it out there for the world to hear and talk to people like yourselves. Like, this is badass. Like, this is living the dream. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I love that. I love that look on it all, man. It's
Yeah.
honestly not that common for somebody in the arts to see it that way. It's
Yeah.
it's actually really refreshing. A lot of us are, we're so discouraged every day. You're like, oh, I've done all these cool things, but I haven't done that one thing that is my goal. I haven't, you know, sold 1 million records, or I haven't performed in a different country. You know, a lot of us set goals, and when we don't reach them, everything else can kind of be like, you know, as much as I hate to say it, it could just, you know, not be as exciting or something that you look back on. But as you realize that, like, even the small things are massive things, and you can just appreciate it for what it is, that's dope, man. That's a great way of looking at all of this.
Dude, and that's the thing. I think, but I think having the day jobs and, like, normal stuff also, because we've always been that way. Like, we're not the opposite where we were trying to do full-time music for a while, then we, like, switched to day jobs. Ryan and I both have, like, been on this side of it, so I think if music ever becomes full-time, like, we'll really appreciate it. I think, not that other people don't, but, like, I think it's given us that, like, that's our beautiful outlet, like, always. So I think that's also kind of cool. But for a while, even recently, like, we were always like, hey, man, we need to find that one person to get us into the festival circuit, or, like, these things that we can't get on our own. And we always were thinking about it like that, like, hey, it's probably this person or this company or whatever. And then recently, Ryan, we kind of had, like, a little epiphany, and he's like, you know what? For this album, let's, like, stop thinking like that. And let's be like, it's going to be this next song that's going to get us to wherever we want to be. So we're always very focused on each song anyways, but it gave us, like, a little bit extra motivation for each of these new songs.
It just takes one.
Yeah, that was where the conversation started.
Yeah.
When we started talking about all of these different bands, like, you know, look what Shinedown did. Look what Avenged Sevenfold did. Like, it all started with one, you know?
Yeah.
So,
like, you never know when's going to be that one.
And you don't know which one.
You don't know which one.
You don't know why.
And it's so funny because it could be one that you didn't even like the most, you know what I mean? But it connected and it just hit at the right time.
Yep, lightning in a bottle, right?
Exactly. You know, it just takes one. And with that mindset, you know, that's a great way of looking at it. Like, okay, that wasn't the one. People liked it. We love it. It's, you know, it's a W. It's a W on us. Let's do one more. Let's just do one more.
No, for sure. We like them all. So honestly, that's the cool thing too. Like, we have, like, we see it this way. Whenever people do find us, it'll be like this crazy, like, trickle effect of, like, oh fuck, this song's cool, but they have 50 more out there. Like, they can backtrack for a long time. They got you know, albums to listen to. So
very cool.
Yeah, it's so much fun, man.
Well, talking about albums, this song is the first single off this new album. What can you tell us about what you got coming up on this next one?
Yeah, so our next single, I actually just uploaded it yesterday. It's called Dark Angel. It's going to be out October 24th. And we just recorded or filmed the music video last Monday.
Of course you did. And it's already ready to go. It's already colored and edited and polished and everything.
Yeah, video's not done yet. But our boy Clayton, we got some pics already. But
shout out
this
to Clayton.
one, we brought in two of our really good friends, Cody and Marie, married couple that we've known for years. They're the actors in it, which you know, we usually don't have, like, separate actors. And this one we had 2 locations too, which we don't usually do. So
nice.
Off Pier Space, we found this crazy. Literally, I think in the listing it was called, like, Renaissance Cottage or some shit. But this place looks like a castle. It's on, like, this very, very expensive, like, house, like, they're, like, land. It was the coolest shit to photograph and also get a video in. So that was location number 1. And then location number 2, our live drummer Kyle, he's got a little bit of land. So Ryan built, we called it the Redneck Rain Machine, but he built a rain machine. Just out of PVC pipe. He put it up in a couple of these trees. There was, like, 6 little holes in it, and it was facing up. But man, the dispersing of water was, like, we've done it in the past, and this one worked even better. So there's a bunch of cool, like, rain shots.
That's a great idea for fake rain.
So for the performance shots, you know, both of us playing guitar, Ryan singing, Kyle drumming. Kyle's in this one, so Kyle drumming. Like, we got the water shots with the rain.
All the cymbals, absolutely.
And then we got Cody and Marie, the actors in the rain too. So, I saw what it looks like, at least on, you know, Clayton's camera as he was doing it, and it's going to be sick. So that's October 24th. That's number 2 from the album. We're probably going to release this one, the whole album, like March, April-ish, most likely.
Oh, okay. So still not for a while then. Okay.
Probably. We'll probably do, if we do Dark Angel, we'll probably do one more single this year. Probably like 1 or 2, January, Feb, and if I'm a betting man, probably March-ish we'll release the album.
Okay.
So
what is the goal with the album release? It's I know you were saying previously that you wanted to do some more touring.
What happens? Yeah, we're even for Dark Angel, actually, we're running a little radio campaign. So hoping to try a couple things we haven't done in the past. Like we're always doing the Spotify pushing and Apple Music stuff and YouTube, meta ads, all that kind of stuff on our own. But we're trying to break into more of the radio side still out there, like especially Sirius Radio. Like getting on, the Octanes of the world would be a large goal for honestly any of these songs. And then once the album's out, to get on more national shows and do some more of the short Texas tours. Like, for example, if we just got to open for, are you familiar with the Funeral Portrait or the Word Alive?
Yes. Yeah.
So we actually, and another band, Melrose Avenue, it was those three on a tour, but we got to open for them back in May, and it was one of the coolest shows we got to play. So
very cool.
Yeah, so just getting on more shows like that, and like when a tour like that comes through Texas, like we want to try and get on 3 or 4 of the dates in Texas, because usually we get on the Austin one, but we'd love to try and get on like Houston, Dallas, San Antonio as well.
That's smart.
So doing that where we can.
Well, when are you going to be in Brooklyn, New York, playing at the Meadows over here, or cool venue?
I was gonna say, what is that? Is that the venue? Is that the spot?
The venue. That's the spot.
Heck yeah. Okay, cool. Made a note.
Good. Definitely look into it.
But that's the goal, is to get out more and more. And again, it's easy to, play in Texas, but we want to branch out for sure.
Absolutely.
So we want to get overseas too. Ironically, like the way.
Oh wow, where at?
Man, it's funny. Like if you on our Spotify for Artists app, like seeing where people listen to our music, we have a lot of overseas folks, and it stems from, we have a few channels that we've worked with even in our last band on YouTube that just have big fan bases all over the world. So we've gotten quite a bit in like Germany. I can check out what the top ones are right now.
That's cool. You
it's
definitely
always,
should.
Okay, so our top countries right now, U.S. is number 1, which that it usually wasn't that. But then we got Germany, Brazil, Canada, UK, Australia, Mexico, France, Poland, Sweden, Spain. It's
wow.
all over the place.
How does that feel though? Just knowing that there's people around the world are listening to your music.
Pretty surreal.
Yeah.
And it almost feels fake because like I'm just looking at a screen, like But
Sure.
but when we get certain comments though, usually probably get the most, at least from worldwide folks on YouTube usually. But like when we see certain ones of like people saying like love from Brazil or love from wherever, like that feels awesome, and you can tell it's like, oh, that's not a bot comment, that's a real person somewhere,
Absolutely.
But to answer your question, that's the goal. Like that's why I think what we're doing now, like if this is as good as it gets, it's awesome. Like we're so stoked and happy to do it and gonna keep doing it. So
cool. Well, where can people find you? Where's the best spot to go keep updated on everything you guys got going on?
Lift the Curse anywhere and everywhere. Most frequent updates are Instagram, Facebook, the usual. But we post pretty much every couple days on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all the big ones. But in terms of streaming, anywhere you listen, we should be there. And if we're not, please let us know. But through our distribution company, we're on. These are literally all the different ones that I'm aware are out there at least.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, John, for coming on here and sharing your story and telling us about your band and the positive insight that you were able to bring. And I do seriously love if this is as good as it gets, then that's awesome. I love that quote. I'm going to write that quote down. I'm going to remember that because that's good. That's really good. And it's a great song, and send my love to everybody on in your camp out there, and we'd love to do this again with both of you on it, and maybe when one of the newer tracks drops later this year or early next year, let's do this again, because the lyrics are meaningful and they're impactful, and it's good to hear it. It's very, very refreshing, and I want to hear some more squeals too, so I definitely want to do this again.
Definitely more squeals.
Cool, man. Was there any last minute thing you want to say to anybody, or is this what you would call it on your music video set, a wrap?
Almost a wrap. Thank you to you, Matt. Seriously, like this has been phenomenal, and I love what you're doing, and keep doing it.
Thanks, man. Appreciate
really appreciate you having me on today.
Cool. All right. Well then, Clayton, I'm sorry, I'm going to be the one to say it this time, but that is a wrap.